Danganronpa.
Greetings. I'm Morgan Titian. Welcome to the stream. And yes, Tinsera, there are people left alive. There are just under half of us. We only lost one person last session. That's because it was a suicide. All right. Just hydrating after my meal before we start the actual content of the stream. Yes, greetings and salutations. You know what I should do is I should put the chat on the stream starting page. So that way it's all loaded in so people can see what was going on before stream actually started. That's a good idea. Thanks for the idea, Viv. Alrighty, I wanted to give out a couple thank yous before we get started, as usual. First off, Barry the Bugbear followed me after we raided him last Sunday. So thank you very much, Barry. I know you are also streaming right now, and I'm currently lurking in your channel. But thank you very much. And then Infinite Dark followed me 2 days ago. Thank you very much. Taking the dog for a stroll, and then I'll be back. Yeah, no worries, Pryax. Got a couple minutes before I actually get started. I usually like to give a recap anyway, so you're good. Oh no, Morgan's being attacked by the Nimira slime. So Infinite Dark, thank you for the follow. And Super Mario 2170, thank you for the follow. Thank you both so much. Or all three of you, rather, so much. And then, of course, right as stream started, Tinsera resubscribed for another month. They have been subscribed for 2 months because I've only had affiliate active for 2 months. Or rather, 1 month, but it always says your anniversary 1 month in advance. Yes, tell Doggo we said hi. I know your Doggo's name, but I'm not going to out it. Oh, and there's Pryax resubscribing. I also have to get those alerts on the main screen, on the just starting screen. Thanks for the reminder, Pryax. Also, for those who may not be aware, there are actually still 3 founder badges up for grabs. I have had more than 10 subscriptions to my channel, thanks to Tinsera being kind enough to gift so many subscriptions. But they don't count unless they renew or continue their subscription. They'll hold their spot if they ever do renew their subscription. Oh, there we go. So Viv, thank you so much. Continuing the gift sub they got from Tinsera. Awesome. Well, thank you. And a hype train is now close. Oh, an anonymous cheerer. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. And that's actually my first hype train. Wow. Wasn't for the badge, it was for the hype chaos. Yes, indeed. Chaos is always good. Oh, and perfect percentage. I think we can just leave that hype train right where it is. Oh, man. 69% hype train on 420. I don't think you can ask for anything better than that. Oh, man, that's just perfect. I love it. But yes, now congratulations there, Viv. You are also now a founder. I was just saying that because you had that gift sub, once you renewed it, you got the founder badge because the slot was still open. So that means there are still 2 slots available. There's an interesting little tidbit that I looked up before stream because I was curious. Oh, well, thank you, Tinsara. The text-to-speech bot there is, I don't know, pronounces things a little bit weird, but I like the voice, so that's why I'm keeping it. At least for now. But thank you for the gift sub to Fruity Spruce. But that does complete our level 1 hype train. Not going to let the first hype train go? Wow. I appreciate it. Alrighty. So today is Wednesday, and we all know what happens on Wednesdays. We play Danganronpa, the school killing game. So I've actually already got the game loaded up. Can I get right into... Oh, I had to actually switch over to it. Good thing you guys cannot hear that yet, because that's kind of loud on my end. Turn that way down. I think I have it turned down for you guys already. Add a command. Do you have a stab command? Like, user takes a knife and stabs target with love. I'm not sure how you stab somebody with love. But I can make those commands essentially for free. Let's see if it'll let me just do this. Oh, wait, no, it's add command. Did not work. Whoa! Thank you, Winaria. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to go shout out Winaria. Winaria also streams Danganronpa, usually on the weekends. And I'll also shout out Tinsara, because I know Tinsara streams all the time as well. They were last playing Final Fantasy VIII this morning that I was lurking in. And Winaria streams throughout the week as well. But Winaria and Tinsara both are variety streamers. Tinsara tends to stream mostly retro-type games and console games. And Winaria just plays whatever. she plays all kinds of games. So they're both lovely streamers. I actually know the stream elements or Nightbot syntaxes. Yeah, so the thing is, like, the add command through the command line just didn't work. That's all. Because I believe that is the correct syntax. But what I will do for you there, Viv, is I'll actually refund those points that you spent, should you want them. Because that redeem a command type thing is more meant for channel point redeem. So if you want to suggest a channel point redeem, like custom one, you can either get me to do stuff or, you know, have things happen on screen. If I can make it perfect, if I can't, then I'd refund it. But ones that I can put in stream elements, those are basically free. Thank you for the hydrate, Tinsara. And I no longer have it say for the rest of chat, but the rest of chat should be hydrating as well. All right, add a new command. Stab, I guess. There's command variables. Blink. I do have water on hand because I refilled it. I believe this is supposed to be 2 user. Yes. I refilled it right after I finished eating. Yes, I do have it on hand. You almost caught me, but not quite. And I want this to only happen when I am online. Activate. Oh, it did not take my name properly. But it says user. Where did the stab command go? There it is. Oh. I see. They're supposed to be curly brackets. Okay. Save that and catch up on chat. Allows for a chat command. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. It's only 2 key channel points. It's like only 2 streams. Yeah. All right. Hype train success. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. This message needs to go away though, so I can actually see chat. Maybe the capital letter. Those bots are case sensitive. No, it was the squirrely brackets. So now if I go stab like that, are you serious? All right, maybe I have to do user.name because it's not taking my user account properly. Like I'm looking at it right here, and it says display the user's display name. $, square bracket, squiggly brackets, user. Like, I don't get it. Choo choo. Yeah. Are you... Oh. I am going to smack this bot. I will fix that off stream. I don't know why it's not working. It should be working. According to the documentation, it should be working. Can I stab stream elements? Hey, there we go. All right. Well, sorry about that little sidetracking there. But yes, perhaps the archives are incomplete. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'll get that fixed up off stream, and we'll see what we can do with that and get that all working. Thank you for the suggestion. All right. Well, as you can hear, there's a little bit of something going on in the background. I'm actually going to switch over to that because I brought this up. Oh, wrong window. I brought this up so that we can check the report card and go through it to do a little bit of a recap. So far, we started with 15 students. We've got Makoto left. Kiyotaka has died. He was murdered by Hifumi. Byakuya is still alive, unfortunately. Mondo, he has also died. He was the one responsible for Chihiro's death and was thus executed. Leon was the first one to be executed because he had killed Sayaka. Hifumi, dead, not because he was executed for killing Kiyotaka, but because Celeste killed him. They were working together, and for some reason, I don't know why. But yes, so he has died. Yasuhiro is still alive. Sayaka was the first victim. She tried to lure Leon in to kill him, but he turned it around on her. Yes. Sorry, I'm going to do a little bit of a spiel here. For anybody who is not familiar, this is Danganronpa. It is a school setting type game, but it is a killing game. So all these students are trapped in a school. and they are given instructions that they will be trapped there for the rest of their lives. The only way to get out is to kill another person and get away with it. If they are caught, they are executed. If they get away with it, everyone else is executed. But, of course, they can just live the rest of their lives in the school. Now, the catch is the mastermind, the headmaster of the school is Monokuma, and he constantly gives the various contestants, competitors, whatever you want to call them, the prisoners, he gives them motives to want to kill somebody else. I'm here to support streamer, likely be on alert for most of it. Yeah, no worries, Sincera. I just like doing these recaps every so often, just in case people are watching the VODs. Game leaves me uneasy. Yeah, that's going to be part of this here. Now, obviously, as hinted at, there is killing in the game, and there are executions. So some of them can be quite intense. I have seen the majority of the third game played through, and that's why I have a little bit of spoilers. And I will say the third game's executions are a lot more intense than this game's executions. Mostly because this was the first game, and they just kind of ramped it up from there. So if you are not comfortable with that kind of stuff, I would encourage you to, maybe click off the stream, mute it, alert, whatever you want to do. I do appreciate you coming by, but I want people to take care of themselves first, rather than, sit through a game that they might not enjoy or, might not be the right game for them. Because, take care of yourself first. Self-care is important. It's just, it was a game I wanted to play. I did see the third game, and I thought it looked interesting. Just from a gameplay standpoint, I am not into actual murder games in real life. That's the whole point of it being a game, is that I can separate myself from the reality, but not everybody's comfortable with that. If I thrive off this chaos, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne, perhaps. If you thrive off of that, welcome on in. This is the stream for you. This particular stream, not my entire channel. Just want to put that out there. Sometimes I do embrace the chaos, such as with the Danganronpa streams, but usually I try and keep it a little bit more lighthearted. So many wigglies and so many emotes in chat. Which wiggly is that? Gummy. Who dat? Gummy VT. It's a cute little wiggly. Alrighty, so continuing on with the recap, with that disclaimer in mind that if this is not a game for you, then I encourage you to click off, and I do appreciate you coming by. But we do have 2 other stream days, being Thursdays and Sundays, where we play more lighthearted games. So definitely come by for those if you are still interested. And continuing on here, so like I said, Sayaka had attempted to lure Leon into a trap and kill him, but Leon turned it around on her. Kyoko is still alive, and currently, I think, one of our best friends in the game, because everyone else are dicks. Except Aoi. Aoi's not a dick, but she's quick to judge. I will say that. But Aoi is also alive. Toko has a split personality. This personality is withdrawn and always thinks people are insulting her when they're really not, and she's very abrasive. Her alternate personality is a serial killer called Genocide Jack. I always forget the name. She prefers Genocide Jill, though. Not that it matters. English only chat, please. Yep. Sakura was actually the one who died last session. She opted to commit suicide rather than keep the suspicions going around, because for a while she was helping the mastermind in giving them some information and stuff like that, because they had something on her and were essentially blackmailing her, but eventually she said, no, I'm going to stand up to you. And so that's where the mastermind revealed, hey, she's been working for me this entire time. So half the people were distrustful of her. The other half were saying, no, she's still our friend. Eventually, you know, a couple people did attack her. So she's like, you know what? I'm just going to commit suicide, remove all the suspicion, and, you know, let everybody else continue on. Celeste was executed for the murder of Hifumi, as well as orchestrating the murder of Kiyotaka, because they had worked together. Junko was, strangely enough, not killed in relation to the killing game itself. She wasn't killed by somebody else in the game, and she wasn't executed for killing somebody else. She was executed or murdered because she attacked the headmaster. And that was the punishment that was given to her for attacking the headmaster, because it is against the rules. Thus proving that if you break any of the rules, then there are severe punishments. And the last one is Chihiro, who was murdered by Mondo. And he got what was coming to him because of that. So that kind of gives a status report of everybody. Sorry, I thought there was something else in chat, but there wasn't. It was just my stream just lagging behind, I guess. All right. So that is where we're at. Yes, Chihiro's such a sweet bean. Are you familiar with this game at all? Well, I guess you aren't familiar with this game because you weren't sure about the killing. I do have most of my VODs on Twitch. I guess they'll delete over time. I have most of them uploaded to YouTube as well. I will put that command in chat. If I can spell, I can spell. The last week, 2 weeks of VODs. Yeah, no worries, Sincera. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, the last 2 weeks or so of VODs still have to go up to the YouTube channel. I had some issues with a couple of the VODs. I had internet disconnection issues. So the VOD was on my end anyways, because I had to stop the recording and restart it because OBS just wasn't having it when the internet came back. I'm not familiar with this game at all. I only know the surface level things like there's a cute and evil bear. Yes, so yeah, if you are interested, the majority of the VODs are on YouTube. You can watch through those, or you can play through the game yourself. Entirely up to you. From this point forward, and also from early in the stream, you can already tell who some of the people have died in the major story points. But the details of the hows and the whys and whatnot, you can still enjoy through the VODs or by playing it yourself. And from this point forward, there will be spoilers because you will see what's happening. But that's up to you if you want to stick around or not. I did that in the third game that I had watched someone else play. It was actually Winaria. I watched play it last summer. I decided to continue watching through it, even though I did plan on playing it eventually myself, just because I enjoyed her playthrough. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right, well, I think I've successfully waffled on for about 34 minutes here, so we can actually get started with the game itself and see what is going on, because this is just after the trial, because there's always a class trial to figure out who did the murder and whatnot. This is just after the trial, and Kyoko somehow made her way into my room. She says I left it unlocked, but now we get to talk to her. It is midnight. We don't know what's happening, basically. I'll probably play a bit now that I know what it's about. I have the memory of a fruit fly, so I think I'm good. Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. So we are going to talk to Kyoko. Let's see if I can remember some of these voices. It's so late. What happened? Oh, I'll do a little bit of recap. Yeah. So yeah, I was half asleep, and she's waking me up, and basically I'm saying, "Huh, Kyoko, why are you here? Wait, why are you here?" And Flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to wake you up. I see, but my door is apparently unlocked. I was unbelievably careless. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really believe that, but we'll see. Is unlocked. Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overact every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 a.m. Why is Kyoko waking me up at 3 a.m. and waking me up at this hour? We are about to find out.
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What is this favor? What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. That is interesting. We are going to walk there. I could probably just fast travel there, but I want to walk, see if anybody else is out and about. I made my way into the after-hours school, headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Oh, it automatically took me there. Okay. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe she's inside already? Put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. Tried it again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Aho! I had to remember this voice. What are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited. Don't you know that? Well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in there, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you going to try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. Just, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Now you too?
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. Huh?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We are leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoo. Okay. So we left and went back to our rooms. I got a ping on Discord. Oh, I see what that ping is for. 1 second. Un momento, por favor. We gotta mute up this tab. There we go. I'm going to give my other friend a shout out here. Because I can. She can't stop me. So I got another friend, Virachi, who is just starting her stream right now. And she's about to do a bit of karaoke. So if that is more your speed, then go ahead and give her a watch and enjoy her singing. This gives me Assassination Classroom vibes. The bear does, I mean. I've never watched Assassination Classroom, but I have heard of it, so yeah, I kind of agree. Again, I have not watched it, so I can't confirm for sure, but yeah. Why is my screen all funky? I'm guessing my cat bumped up against it and knocked it around. There we go. All right, back to the game, and then...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just all happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Highly recommend it. It's surprisingly wholesome considering it's based around assassination. I might give it a watch. I'll have to see. Just have to fit it into my schedule somehow. I figured that would be the end of our conversation. Just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. Whatever. And that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who's that? Mukuro Ikusaba. Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Wait, 16th student?
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
So there's supposed to be 16 students right from the start. Okay. We are down to 7 question mark. Which is still less than half, because now apparently there's 16 students. I got the Alter Lump present. Okay, thanks. Yes, I will save the game. Oop.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay. Kyoko told me to watch out for her, this Mukuro Ikusaba. But that was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. That better not be Kyoko there. I don't think it is, but I see nail polish. But maybe this is Mukuro? Because I don't know any other characters who wear nail polish. Chapter 5. It's definitely not the bear. Yeah, that's for sure. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning at the dining hall. 1 second. Sorry about that. I accidentally skipped through as well. Yeah. He's got hair. Yeah. So what we missed was Byakuya. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. But yeah, this is Hiro. Yasuhiro Hagakure. He's got the hair. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that high horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own securities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. I did not need that analogy.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. It's like Medusa became a human, but their hair remains sentient and angry. Yes. Yeah, if you want to catch the dynamic between Byakuya and Toko, definitely check out the VODs as well. But she's kind of obsessed with him, and he's taking kind of like a master relationship, and it's kind of weird, to be honest. What? She can't open her mouth. She can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
Then you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
She definitely has a thing for the hair. Yeah, she's all about this guy here, Byakuya. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright. Let's, well, it's not this stairwell. Cool. You know everything else on this floor is unlocked, so let's go ahead out this way. Yeah, not the hair guy. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm terrible with names and faces as well, don't worry. You are not alone in that endeavor. Alright, I'm gonna go up here, see what's up here. That's up to the next floor. I'm just gonna double check to make sure there's nothing else here. This is where the library was, and I believe another classroom over here. Hey, welcome back, Pryax. You haven't missed much. We're just looking around the school, see what's opened up. Yes, how is Doggo? Just do classrooms there. The rec room where the last murder was. Or suicide, I guess. And, of course, this is where the next floor is, I believe. Oh, no, we already went up there, because that's where this room is. We've already been in the music room. That wasn't what opened up. But that's just a classroom. Okay, that stairwell's open now. Chem lab. Do we have access to teacher's lounge yet? Oh. Oh, wait, no, we got access there earlier. Yeah, that's right. This is the one with all the weird plants and whatnot. She's just happy to be outside. Yeah, we're about to unlock a new floor here. Oh, can't get in there. And there was also the data lab that we cannot get into. So yeah, it must be the stairway. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Alright. No other doors here. I'm going to go right into the classrooms. We're all exploring. Nighttime secrets. No more. He's so dirty. Stomp, stomp. I mean, these are still bolted. Yeah. I got a coin from it. Not that that matters much to me right now. Need the area. Next door, 5B. Yeah, it's a very unpleasant wallpaper. That's me. Makoto, catch me if you can. Wait, I'm gonna punish you. And that's probably Kyoko. She want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? She trying to say something? I think she's almost... Just a little more, I might get it. Sorry, I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. Like the Makoto drawing. Yeah. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Why not write it down? You're supposed to be smart. You're also supposed to be the ultimate, what is it, fanfic writer or something? New mimic form? Man, that would be interesting. What you got, Hina? This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. It probably is. Oh, 5C. Whoa, what the... Raw. Alright, well, I'm going to save that room for last. Might have to do that in D&D. Intelligence is not equal. Just a terrible chalk drawing mimic. Oh, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Okay, I should have saved this room for last. Uh-oh, what the hell is all this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. The Zelda game where you become a painting. Yeah. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It's... Ugh. It must at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. It was Byakuya. Yeah, he farted. Are you saying... It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. No surprise in his voice. No shock. He is right. I experienced the smell more than once before. Smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep. Now let me give you an itty-bitty, squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? They've been in this school for nearly a month now, hasn't it been? Because it's a few days in between each trial. We've had 4 trials. So it's at least half a month, like 3 weeks. Yeah. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever get such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. It's all really blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. I can see his boner from here. No way I can keep up with someone like that. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it in a scene of a murder. Wish I could say I don't believe it. Alright, Byakuya himself. I guess I have to talk to him. Byakuya? I know what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just that hard? Nah, he's just flat out ignoring me. Alright. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. Cameras does this place need anyway? Got a coin from it. Okay, it does have the monitor, that thing on light up here. Useless no matter what. I agree with that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the area. All right, well, that was creeptastic. I don't read Japanese. Okay, that's ominous. Okay, I'm gonna try the Japanese door. Oh, there's Kyoko. What Kyoko told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Doing a self-hydrate.
Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up towards the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important and the mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. Made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end, and just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Okay, Sakura pedals as well. Suit of armor on display, extremely Japanese, with a medal in it. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant.
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. Considering our situation, isn't that kind of out of place? There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. Lockers and keys remind me of super old-school public bathhouses. Oh, old drum thing? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? They used it for storing medals. Target seems pretty far away. I gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. That's easy to spot. Proud of your eyesight for spotting that from this far, though. Oh, more Sakura. Is it different? Even there's... Yeah, it's...
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Exit the room. I'll save that room for last. I'm going to go to the bio room first. It's locked. Came all this way, just be denied here. Sign in the hall says Biolab. That's where a biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Alright, guess we have to go to the ominous white light. This is like terrible design. Like the door is right behind a post. Like, terrible. I'm sorry, what? What you got for me?
Yo,
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
you know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
Not what you're thinking, is it? Why, is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Alright, well, you're a psycho. That's what you are. Chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens. Just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It is a chicken. It's really alive, right? No mistake. Oh, I have to select all of them. Hey, Corpse, how's it going? We're checking out chickens. Alright, that was all of them. Cool. I didn't get a single coin. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here. Exact 5, you know? Number comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. Contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
And that's the number of power. Refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. Never lets me get a word in edgewise. What this? Got a control panel sitting near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you can't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. Oh, that's me speaking. So that means the sprinklers go off 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Okay. Well, that's going to be important to know when the sprinklers go off. Just because that's how this game works. I'm gonna check that out. Just be sure I should take a look in that tool shed. Oh, yikes. Place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower parts, farm tools. Then gets the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Hey. Crazy diamond. Something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? Feels like I remember seeing that somewhere. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. That's not fertilizer. There's a lawnmower here. And even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? What were they doing to the chickens to get that sound effect? That didn't sound too happy. I mean, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, that was totally a rooster. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, some the size of your head. Give them the twist, flick their wrist. That's what the showman said. Any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers, put in my room. I think that's everything in here. Yep. What? What else is there to see? Oh. Those nozzles poking out. Are those the sprinklers? There's a coinage in there. What is this? Something super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blow, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student hopes Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. As you get a medal from it. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I'm gonna head back to the dining hall and figure out what the others turned up. Oh boy. Oh, I got lightheaded from that stretch. Holy crap, that was a good one. Isn't that the flower that smells like shit? It might be. I mean, it's a Monokuma flower, so it must be. Oh. Sorry, that was just self-stretching there. Felt good. One after another, everyone made their way back to the dining hall. For too long, blink, 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 blink. It would appear everyone has returned. Still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. You gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field the basketball team. Wow! That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Alright, well, start left to right, I guess.
Yeah.
I checked out all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were no metal plates. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape from the 5th floor, either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself too, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
Then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but on the 5th floor? Talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
And that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Ina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. Oh, sorry, my mic is falling. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Alright, what do you got for us, Kyoko?
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? Wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. A final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in the horror game, though. You kind of are. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. Hey, you're the one who totally got flustered on the last trial because you couldn't figure out who actually did the murder. Kyoko and I figured that shit out. Scrub.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. And you're such a prick. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh, fat, and blood. White outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I'd encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. Feels like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. Bunch of people were killed in there? Stop it. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what he meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? We are thinking the same thing, then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to happen 1 year ago. A horror game for them would be not murdering each other. Maybe for Byakuya. For everyone else, though. Awful scene in that room. Was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's just so awful. Not just awful, just super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Alright, sorry, Toko. He's technically further to the left.
you know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor. Found more than one thing to be worried about. Stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're going to say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we'd have to be careful.
For serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. Pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh, yeah, and apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? That means you don't have to worry either, Hina. Of course not, because the idiots never get wet. Really, my dude? Really? Okay. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. Maybe being held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. Make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you've just answered it. Wow, okay. Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Oh, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. Don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up! Don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Oh, well, I was in classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? I'm getting another ping. Who dares ping me? For why dost thou ping? Clear out all these little messages. There we go. Ping, 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 ping. Ping, 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 ping. Just watch Pryax is gonna ping me. That thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. That's what she said.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. What is it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What, are you going to use that knife for, or what are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. Just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. Nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. Don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. What to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh, me? Oh yeah, totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Oh, and that's that. Oh, what, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
Just so much they how blah 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 blah. It just so shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Sir's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You're acting like you already said yes. Fine. There's nothing I can do. Just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Toko? Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry. It sinks in. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Wow, I think she's just gonna die from pleasure there. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I ever experienced such a dream. I feel so strange. Oh my god. Does she have a compliment fetish? Like, did she just... Wow. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Alright. Well, it's nighttime. I already talked to everyone. That strange room on the 5th floor. Oh, I remember what it is. I had to talk to you again.
You know?
Because he has extra options. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. 5 whole chimkins. I love chicken. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Oh. Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Yep. You noticed too, huh? The pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? You've got the knife. Quick, stab Buki. Buki. I love it. Of course, that would just get me executed. Well, there's a pickaxe in the tool shed. The words crazy diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamond? That does sound kind of familiar, I think. Buka.
it's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, I remember. It's on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. Said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. Why would it be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck it in there and done it, right? How? He's dead.
Not possible.
but we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. Pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. What did?
Yo.
What I noticed was a lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know. Maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something. Oh my god, my dude. Oh. Seriously, I think the next class trial is going to have him executed because he's just going to kill me out of just how stupid he is. Like, oh. Just, oh my god, this guy. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make crop circles.
Well,
We can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this at the beginning, you know.
you know?
Well, back then, my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
Ah,
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Wow! Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo.
So, now what do we do?
Hmm.
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
How cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. What?
well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but I digress. So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? She's a robot. We already went over this. Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why wouldn't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. I am a robot, and those memory files are inaccessible to me at this moment.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. Those memory files are inaccessible to me at the moment. I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory of being a robot? Amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I'll simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. She gives you her room key. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Or, you know, she could just not give you her key, because why the fuck would she listen to you? Just hold on. A threat like that.
Fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it doesn't sound totally impossible. I mean, this is the worst school ever, where the only worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However,
The worst school, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? What?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. I am a robot. My prime directive disallows me to harm another living human. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far, taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Yeah, Toko's got some weird faces. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... what's Kyoko gonna do now? The situation... it's just like before. It's no different when everyone started accusing Sakura. I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What was that scream for? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Oh no, the robot's a philosopher.
'cause I mean,
Look. I understand. I would scream if I saw him too. How long have you been standing there? I am very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it. Your precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
The fuck he's on about? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? Well, no wonder people run away to their fantasies. Oh, what the heck is your precious? Shut up! While you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
He's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. What? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? Why would she do that?
This is as such.
We can skip over this.
The doors to the
We've heard it
dining
many, many
hall.
times.
Okay, then. Sweet
We have to get out of here.
You know?
Talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. After what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms and don't go wandering around. Bear spent too much time on Reddit. Excuse me.
well,
Not like you need to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. And that's where I'm going to take a break. Nope. Oh, crap. I'm just hiding the knife. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually switched over here now. Taking us to the BRB screen here. Every time I try and use my hotkeys, I accidentally skip through the game, and that sucks, and I keep doing it, but whatever. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. I do encourage everybody else to get up and stretch, refill water if you need to, and we will meet back up in about 5 minutes and continue on. All right. I have returned. Cat, lay down. If you're going to be on the desk, you got to lay down. You know the rules. There. Okay. Music back. Game back. Seriously, Cat. All right, you're getting kicked off the desk. Bumping my mic and all that. Well, thank you, Pryax. All right. What did I just miss? Yes, we all went back and I put the knife in the desk drawer. Is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Stop it. No, quit bumping my mouse hand. Are you going to lay down? There. I really need a heckin' cat emote. Ding dong. Are we gonna sleep with Kyoko or something? Like, not in a weird sense, just like let her sleep in our room type thing? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Yes, sure did. Who dat? Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Wait, Kyoko? Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared in the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but fuck Byakuya and his rules. Can't just not go.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. Something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? Does that mean do something with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from you. Was it you? Oh, no, Lotto.
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. What'd you steal?
So...
I stole this. Key? Fighting with my cat again. Lay down. Looking at it, I can tell it wasn't just any key. It's shaped like Monokuma. Probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. You snuck in the headmaster's room? Wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. I tried the headmaster's room. It's a fucking game. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was left open after class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center, so you
Correct.
could... Yes. Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room. As a result, I found this key. Wow, what you told me about yesterday? That come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden
It's like the
somewhere in this
sixth
school.
time they've played that exact
The
sound
one
clip.
they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? Didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No. The headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. Huh? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. Make such a strong statement without proof? That's not like Kyoko at all. If it isn't the headmaster, does that mean the Japanese names? Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? I mean, sure, but what's the key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. So you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention, but don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching us.
is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run this experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. It's almost like she was a robot. Couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. You can just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis. Yeah, but. Speaking words when I'm trying to do voices at the same time can be a bit difficult. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something, whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? Hypothesis.
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? That moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. It's almost like she was a robot. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, because I'm a robot. But I wouldn't if I could, because I'm a robot. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying. I can't. I'm a robot. But there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine. I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there is that, too. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. And I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? I'm giving it my best shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Alright, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out here. Got a bone to pick with you. A few moments later.
Monokuma, appear!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out?
Hey,
Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Yeah, I believe that. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
wow.
Bullseye! Or maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here, now what do you want? Well, there's something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella,
Actually,
but in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. I don't think that's correct. Actually, there is. Seriously?
my
Then what am I?
existence.
My entire existence.
This is kind of
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. What did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What is this precious of yours?
What do you think?
Listen, I'm sure this is really silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or ursine breeding tips? Didn't you just say there's no male or female within the Bear Kingdom? Yet you're giving us bear breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. Is a key and... that's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. She'll be fine. It's Kyoko, after all. Sure, she's fine. Right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What? Okay, that's some interesting 3D animation right there. What's going on here? battle, Sakura! Coming to a PlayStation near you. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people... Well, I was reading that. If enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for all you and all your friends. Poo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hope's Peak Academy School's TGS branch. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
A body has been discovered.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
Yeah, we have heard that a few times by now. My body feels so heavy this morning. It's because Kyoko's laying down on top of me. Wishful thinking. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyways, I need to go to the dining hall. Oh, whoa? Where was Kyoko's room again? Junko, Otoko, Celeste, Chihiro, Aoi, Sakura, Leon, Yasuhiro. Oh, Kyoko's was like on the other side of me, wasn't it? Because this one's mine. Yeah, Kyoko's this one. Ah, okay. Can't even check that. Alright. Double check the mail. Alright. Literally can't go anywhere else. Okay, whatever. I want to find out if Kyoko's okay.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Well, I'm not feeling so great. What of it? Up yours, asshole.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought maybe the day had passed and maybe a reset? So sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Yeah, Toko's gross. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. Best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Yeah, you still have her key, right? You pervert.
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? Well, what do you want?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is
I feel like I'm getting whiplash. Wait, change the subjects like that? Thank goodness. Looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. I guess her plan went off just fine last night. This could mean...
Hey,
Yeah, maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? Imagine escaping the school just to find out you're in student debt. Oh, no. Put me back in the school. We have no idea. Even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious. Oh, I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. I'm adding another million to your school debt. As soon as he's gone, we all glance around at each other. So, who was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It was seen that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't locate her.
Very suspicious.
Well, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school, and my mic keeps slipping. I'm sorry if you guys keep hearing that. Well, it's somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice, or could it be? Do I get to go look for her? Spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright, free time. Woo! Let's see where everybody is. Alright. No, Kyoko. Alright. Let's go here. Let's just see what you have to say.
Oh, so
Kuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible.
very suspicious.
A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us! Or maybe not. I don't know. Should I talk to Hiro while he's acting like this? No. So basically my options right now are either Hiro or Hina. And right now I actually want to go talk to Hina. So let me see. I'm gonna peek in here just in case. Yeah, there is still the camera in here. Yeah, same investigation points. I'm gonna talk to Hina. Oh, there she is.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure! Endure!
Well,
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner, Samuel Wanjiru. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah.
yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. When I think of change of pace,
Got it.
I can only think 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. If you know what I mean. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Yes, let's give her a present. Oh, I forgot to spend my coins. Alright, what do we have? I can give her some bird seed. Yeah, I bet you she'd like the blueberry perfume. Makoto, it's like you read my mind. Does that mean she liked it? Obviously. So hungry. I should have given her the bird seed. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. I need food. I've got something you can eat. Why don't you just eat more donuts?
Just a second.
I can't. That's my secret weapon. For emergencies only. If I keep gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, I mean, she is an athlete. An athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack?
You got it all wrong.
How's it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt.
You got it.
Good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
Okay.
I'm a porktastic tonkatsu girl, all through and through. You don't care... or you don't care about calories at all. Key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. You're okay with all that oil? No, talking about just make me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Making him make it to the dining hall. Are you sure, though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What is this?
Who said stuff like that? Are you a real man or ain't ya? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut up! Get out of my way! I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? I have no intention of getting in your way. You're pretty hangry.
Okay.
Then don't! If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Ooh, extraordinary focus. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Oh. Neck crickly crackly. Oh, another ping. Why do people keep pinging me? Oh. Feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. Getting chills, they're multiplying. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Alright. Well. Oh. Who dat? Okay. Of course you guys are there. And you're in the laundry. I'm going over here. Because I've got some coinage to spend. Yeah, give it a shot. Alright, let's give it a shot. It's a scarf? Ooh, bonus. Book of some kind. Double lucky. I am the ultimate lucky student. Some sort of t-shirt. And another lucky play. It's 3 in a row. With a C-clamp. Another hand, bro. Oh boy, gambling, but worse. I mean, I'm not in my gambling form, but that's fine. Item get. Cat, stop it. My chair is not your scratching post. Okay, lay down. I said lay down, not bump the mic. Sorry, guys. Mic's gonna be a bit far away for a sec. Yeah, that's tempting, Pryax. Con bomb. You lay down. Lay down. Really? Alright. Kick the cat off again, because he wouldn't lay down. Oh, another ring. Cool. A radio. Well, you leave my water alone. There we go. I always forget the button to get out of there. Nah. Guess we'll talk to Yasuhiro. Wait, wasn't he in here? Oh, he was in the actual kitchen. I don't care what you two have to say.
What the heck?
Certain organizations behind all this. I'm finally sure of it. Can't say their name because as soon as you do, they'll come and get rid of you. Kurt Cobain said their name. John Lennon said their name. They're bad. So bad. Really, really bad. Fine, I'll spend some time with Hiro. Well, then why don't we have a heated discussion about cosmology? Honestly, dude, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, let's give him a present. That's definitely for Hina. A ration. I can give him birdseed. He likes the chipkins. Yeah, he's getting birdseed. This doesn't mean anything to me. I thought you liked the chipkins. You made him mad. He probably thinks worse of me now. Whatever. Oh, get the chills. Feel kind of dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped on my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, he's a sweaty boy. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
I understand. That voice is so familiar.
I understand.
Okay, Cat, I'm about to kick you off again. Definitely knows the earth is flat. Yeah. You can finish licking yourself down there, Cat. Don't lick yourself on me. That's so rude. I realize cats do that because they feel comfortable, but still, I don't like it. It's me. It me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here.
It not me. I want out of here.
It's to stay here.
No, you got it wrong. You're feverish and delusional. What am I trying to say?
Hope. Is This is all for Hope.
Yeah, this is Hope's Peak Academy, which we have to get out of.
And that's why I have to stay.
No.
I have to stay here.
No. That is a zoomed in picture.
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Jesus Christ.
Kyoko? What the?
She's not saying anything.
What did you say?
She's switched over to using only Morse code. She's become a telegraph. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. The body was you. Yeah. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
I am the body.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
Feel like zombie. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. I can speak, I swear. They had all disappeared in the night. All that left was me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of memory. Cat? He took off as soon as I felt him. He was trying to climb underneath my desk again and get on top of my computer. He loves doing that because the computer is warm. But I hate it when he does that because then my computer gets full of cat hair. That's right. I remember last night. I was all sweaty. I'm a sweaty boy. Came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. Then I zoomed in on myself, somehow. All of a sudden, I was awake. Thank you for the follow, Byakuya Togami-kan. Welcome to the encounter. Just as a heads up, on the off chance that you're not just new account or whatever and joining, train of thought. Anyways, yeah, on the off chance that, especially because you're new to the channel, this is my first time playing through the game. So I asked for no spoilers for the game because I am going into it, at this point, 99% blind. There's only, I think, one spoiler left that I know of. And that's because I played the third game. Or watched the third game, rather. But definitely, welcome to the stream. Strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. They're holding a knife. Wait, that's my knife. want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. Felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. Somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. Because of that, I don't remember what really happened. Still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. Next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. What would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. Wait, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Open the desk drawer and it's empty. There's nothing inside. Nothing inside. That's strange. Definitely wasn't before. I had a knife in there. That means knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. How do these people keep getting in my room? They're supposed to be locked. Damn it. Are you telling me that Makoto is so forgetful that he keeps forgetting to lock his door even though people have walked in several times? God, this guy's dumb. That's true. That makes all less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? Who's behind the mask? Why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. Let's head to the dining hall. Talk to everyone else about it. Leave the area. Yes'm. Just do a double check that nobody's over there. You're going to bitch at me for being late again.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, you're up. Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that you'd actually happen. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Well, why'd you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. They watched The Lockpicking Lawyer. Well, unfortunately, that's against the school rules to lockpick. Or to break into a room that's locked, rather. So, you know.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. They can tell you all about it. Is everyone waiting somewhere or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. We all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Sure. Not some alternate reality, am I? Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up. I'll meet you there. Gym? The entire night? Alright. Oh, wait. Gym's here, isn't it? Oh, wait, no. This is the room with the big freaking door. Actually, I haven't checked this in a while. Mailbox. All the students have died being placed in here. Okay, so nothing we can actually do with it. Meow. There he is.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there. Well, besides Kyoko. Then I noticed it formed a circle around something. As soon as we saw that what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, body has been discovered.
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but... What are you guys doing? Suck it. Looks like it's being professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart like something like that isn't dangerous? What do you got to say for yourself? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey,
Well, I mean, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella lying around. Yeah, we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Grab another drink. Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. So you're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. They have zero spatial awareness. Essentially. It was Master Stroke Genius. A chance to find out what makes Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered was that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote-controlled toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? Besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
Other words.
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something? But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who is that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. Set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. Just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. How would you know that? Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You are so not fine. You're all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. You're the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. Century's just getting started. Don't call that race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hang on to it's not going to do anyone good. Play hot potato. Yeah. Yeah, good call.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. Just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? What could that have been when I thought about it? Couldn't help but think to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure. I don't think that's the same masked figure that we saw at the beginning of the chapter as a preview that had been stabbed. Because the one that had been stabbed had nail polish, this one doesn't. Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't huh us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry for taking your spot? We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? If the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right, I'm going with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. To be a man, you must have honor, and... Yeah, I'll stop there. We found determination in our own ways. When we're ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright, see you guys. Not talking to you. I'll talk to you, though.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. Hey, Pryax got it! So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. What do you got for me? We finally reached the climax. Let's hurry and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. And not talking to you. Fuck you, my dude. Rattle. It's locked, as expected. What are you gonna do? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. But the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
Yeah, they're not in Kansas anymore. I don't think they were in Kansas to start with. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So, in other words,
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Sure, but we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip the door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we going to do that? It looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Go find Sakura's body. We'll use her as a battering ram. What about that one thing? Thing in the tool shed.
oh, so that
Pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could be very well exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left that gym, it was just a little bit before 9, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Alright, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! That Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
You're serious, though. Just gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. And I'm hydrating. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Oh, God. Another big stretch. Oh. I'm not sure why I'm feeling sore today. Oh. I didn't really do anything different than yesterday or the day before. Like, I even took that 5-minute break to get a good stretch in earlier, and I'm still feeling just really stiff. Plot twist, the door's unlocked. We did try the door. However, according to Kyoko, Sakura broke the door earlier. So either it's been fixed or now it's stuck.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbles. No, I'm totally flubble. He's me. Fap sauce? Oh, gross. Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill? Where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, hello. It's a wondrous murdiferous, murdiferous, not murderiferous. Wow, quit making up words. Fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. This is seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for old memory factory. I think we've already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes,
Oh, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. All right, we just solved one mystery. That means just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we're talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What'd you find? Corpus?
You SOB.
Oh, corpse. Did you hear me? I said corpse. Corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Yeah, because I guess there's the 16th student. But they don't know about that, but it could be Kyoko. Get me up there now. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. Please don't be Kyoko. There's a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. Oh, what the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Yikes. Just to make things clear, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that was. Now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are you really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
Pretty sure those doors could be opened with a credit card. Probably. You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might but find. Can I remove the mask? We need to find out who this actually is. No way to tell with that mask covering their face like that. The white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body themselves. The victim is a total mystery, but one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How'd they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. And all signs of life has come to a complete stop. I was like, yeah, so, take off the mask? Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. Don't be so calm in a time like this. Who is it? Face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest. And just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. And it could be... Okay, then! Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and the next instant... there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. Did you see Toko flying there? My vision started to darken, and I prepared to pass out. Then... Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached out and pulled me back down to the earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. She better be dead! She's probably going to survive just because that'd be the most annoying thing. Come on, dump water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only an unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body. Never imagined it would explode. Now the body...
What?
burnt to a crisp. It's well beyond done, man. Toko, I mean? Yeah, no, that I was meaning Toko as well. Toko's probably gonna, like, land in a bush somewhere and be completely fine just because that's the most annoying thing. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body's been charred, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, well, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? They don't know about the other student. Then that dead body. It's Kyoko? That can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way! The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally, the idea would be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other banner, wouldn't it? Oh, wait. Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? It was definitely Kyoko? Why do you think that?
But
Her robobomb went off. Yes! Proof that she's a robot. But that corpse is a girl, right? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Could have just put tasers on the mask like Batman. Like the Bon and the Momokumas. Yep. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
Mystery heckin' solved. We can go home. Yep, let's pack it up. All right. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming to the stream. I definitely appreciate it. We're going to take it to the... No, I'm just joking. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Makuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, and all Kyoko told me was... Playing this clip for the 7th time.
The 16th student, the one they call watch out for.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair? Sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Makuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? What if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot? How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. Just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure this explosion vaporized her. Wow, that's a face. And I told you she'd survive just because it'd be the most annoying thing. Oh, she survived. Ugh, she survived. What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright, well, that's a check of the body. Just take a look at close body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. No, that's not Kyoko. Well, Kyoko had gloves on all the time, didn't she? Something next to the body. It's a key. So what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. Key? Looking at... It's not the same key. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. Yeah, this isn't anything like that. This key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. I mean,
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. Wait, there's something on the second floor that was locked? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, no! I want to finish exploring the body. Okay, whatever. You gotta check out the biolab first because it's closest. I mean, there's no key for it. Keyhole, rather. Definitely locked before. Let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found God in the keyhole. So, I'm not even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go here. Yeah, no shit. Alright, we've already done the chem lab. I'm gonna try the headmaster's room. Probably the data center is my guess. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All the running around paid off. Got to tell Wes. At least take a look inside, my dude. Oh my god. So, you're back. How did it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center. Then we can get in the data center now?
see.
Interesting. Why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose... Oh, what's up with my headset? Sounds like fading in and out. I hope my headset's not dying. I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. So when you open the door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? Well, just in case there is, I say Toko opens it. You're asking that question now? Don't worry. We have Makoto. No, we have Toko! What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Yeah, nice. Real nice, guys. You're all jerks. I mean, at least you're standing in the blast radius. These fuckers are off to the side. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's anything can guarantee. Fuck off. You know, she's bomb-proof anyways. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Nothing happened. I have to make sure I was still alive. I slowly open my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. This room was filled up with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered.
what?
This is the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Interesting. All the cameras in the school feed back to this room. And they're displayed here on the monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it. What? the body in the garden. If they had the key to the room, it could only mean one thing. That was the body of Makoto Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. And the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill him himself. Mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? I mean, is it all over? I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. I'm just noticing the boots. I don't think Kyoko had heels that high, did she? I mean, I know Kyoko wore boots, but were those style of boots? But if the mastermind's really dead, that means we finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
Gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No. We have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the mastermind is truly dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game up in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. Mastermind was murdered.
But
Why has it got to be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
And how do you not understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay, lots of stuff. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Interesting. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Interesting that they need a camera in this room. Horny jail bonk! Yee. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. It could be inside. No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if you use that key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. No good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Okay, I mean, just think it through, you guys. Really? They've obviously got this entire spread of monitors set up to monitor things. Yeah, that's fine. But they also have a camera in here watching this room. I would not put it past the mastermind to have a second room set up with just as many monitors, except with an extra monitor to watch what you guys fumble around with doing in this room. Come on, guys. The mastermind's always been about, like, causing the most despair, so giving you the hope to find all this, you know, and then take it away at the last second, that's totally what they would do. Bunch of computers. Look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what, you can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. That's some 40 chess moves. I mean, the entire game's been like that. I mean, when we had the laptop for Alter Ego, Monokuma knew about it the entire time. But he purposely let us use it and get the information off of it just to, you know, prove later on. It's like, yeah, I knew about it, but it didn't mean anything. So what you gonna do about it? Type thing to like just take the hope away from us. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Oh, there's another TV there. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. So if we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. What are you talking about, me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we could watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on!
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? All right, let me work my magic, and you'll be a quantum leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
You know?
Oh. Oh ho ho. What's wrong? Good news. Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now we all gotta do is switch it on.
What?
And then do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets to the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. You really thought they could get away with it? That's not important. Yep. What did I say, guys? It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Super weird in every way possible. Not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. How's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something? Broken. I can't speech.
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What? Ah, been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead! Ha, me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh, yeah, that's it. Look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. What did I tell you? I called it. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. Makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh right now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut you off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Ooh, I pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here. So, that TV is broadcasting. Or not broadcasting, sorry. The TV is hooked up to an antenna that is supposed to get a broadcast that, you know, is just a standard TV antenna that you'd get from anywhere. Which means all these camera feeds and everything that's been happening has been broadcast to the rest of the world. This killing game, the reason it was set up is like reality TV, but you kill each other. Wow. I mean, it makes sense why there's so many cameras.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
Well, I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us surveillance feed? Ooh, look how attentive they are now. Well, then I'm going to let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here. Oh, you're so stupid! Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world! It's the most popular thing on TV. Called it. I only called it by like 2 minutes, but I still called it. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed's being broadcast? No way. No, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you. But who would actually come here to help? Don't you think it's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all the communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So, how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Duh. There's a little business of...
A body has been discovered.
Mic drop.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement.
things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
Can't wait! I can't wait!
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. We were all left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. Took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. A class trial is a class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makoto Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Makoto Ikusaba, isn't dead. So, naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's being murdered? No, it's not possible. Cause I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, you're saying that one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how the game works, after all. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. And they had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Monokuma file has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. Time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. And what I always do is save the game right on a cliffhanger like this. All right. Well, let me just actually close out of the game here. Well, that is where we are leaving it for today, folks. My voice is starting to get a little bit strained. And it's been about 3 hours. So that's the perfect ending time anyways. Next session, we will pick right back up with doing the investigation. And if time permits, the actual trial. Although, based on how long the previous trials have gone, we might have to split even that up as well. We'll see. That being said, I suppose we need to find somebody to raid. Oh, I know exactly who we're raiding. This channel has follower or subscriber only chat. Okay. So unfortunately, Vera's chat has follower or subscriber only enabled. But I'm still going to raid anyways, just because she's doing karaoke, so you don't really have to talk much in her chat. So you just get to enjoy her singing. I'm not sure how long she plans on going, but I'm hoping to get the raid off before she finishes. Oops. Come on. Jesus. I'm trying to get this message all typed out, and it's not working. Damn it. Okay, there we go. My highlighting is not working very well. All right, there is the raid message. Feel free to use that if you have the emotes, or just change the raid if you do not. Going to quickly take us to the ending screen. As always, I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for coming, whether you're active in chat or just lurking. The raid timer is almost up because I took so long getting the raid message. So hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.